Hello, my little Willy. In today's tutorial, you will learn how to knit a beautiful cloche hat in 4 different sizes: toddler, child, teenager, and adult. It's easy and fun to knit and also pretty stretchy, and I divided the project in 3 parts. First, the garter stitch section, then the granite stitch section, and then the decreasing section to form the crown. For this project, you will need worsted weight yarn, medium or number 4, between 70 and 140 grams, depending on the size. And we have 2 options. Either you knit the whole hat using the magic loop technique, or just use the magic loop for the crown. And this is what I did. So you will need circular needles, US 8 or 5 millimeters. These are really short, only 4 inches length or 10 centimeters. So with a short cable, we can knit almost the whole hat. The short cord or cable is around 8 inches or 20 centimeters, and the longer one is around 24 inches or 60 centimeters. You could use this second cable to knit the whole hat. It's up to you. The gauge: a 4 by 4 inches or 10 by 10 centimeters square in stockinette stitch equals 24 stitches and 27 rounds. Remember, take time to knit your gauge, because if your gauge is different, the size of your hat will be too. You will also need some tools: scissors, one marker, tapestry needle, and measurement tape. So grab your needles, a beautiful yarn, and let's get started. Before we start, I'd like you to know that I designed this hat when I was inspired by the game June's Journey, who sponsored this video. Thank you very much. June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game set in the glamorous 1920s. It's a free-to-download mobile game, and the scenery is adorable. The storyline is a murder mystery. As you may already know, I love murder mysteries. And the protagonist is June Parker, and she desperately wants to solve the murder of her sister, Virginia. I love it because it's so pretty, so relaxing, and helps me exercise my memory by locating all of the cleverly hidden objects, discovering new clues, and finding out how to decorate my own little paradise island. I like to play at the end of the day because it allows me to relax and decompress whilst having fun. I'm not a gamer, but this game has captured my imagination in a most unexpected way. If you want to try it out, please download June's Journey for free by clicking on the link in the description or scan this QR code on screen. June's Journey is available on Android and iOS mobile devices, as well on PC through Facebook Games. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Okay, back to our cloche hat. Remember, you can find this pattern on my website, so willy.net, and there is also a link below this video in the description box. We will start with the garter stitch section, or the brim. I'm knitting the child's size, and I have to cast on 72 stitches, but I'm going to cast on one more so I can show you a little trick that I use to join in the round. So cast on one stitch more. Be sure that nothing is twisted, you're looking at the right side of the work, and as I said, cast on one stitch more. So I have 73 stitches here. Pass one stitch from the right hand needle to the left hand needle. Place your marker, and now knit 2 together. Give it a little tug, knit 2 together, okay? So we have joined in the round, and now we just have to knit across. So round 1, just knit every stitch. And keep arranging the stitches. We don't need to do the magic loop because the cable is short. So as easy as that, just knit every stitch. Here I'm getting to the end of the round. So slip the marker. And in round 2, we have to purl every stitch. The garter stitch when knitting in the round is created by 2 rounds. Every odd round is knit across, every even round is purl across. So keep purling to the end of the round. From now on, the rounds will be easier. Here I'm finishing round 2, so just purl to the end, slip the marker, and in round 3 we have to repeat round 1, which is knit every stitch or knit across. So I'm finishing here round 3, slip the marker, and now in round 4 we have to repeat round 2, which is purl every stitch. Here I'm getting to the end. Here I'm finishing round 4, slip the marker and start round 5, which is again knit across. So keep repeating rounds 1 and 2 until the brim measures what your pattern calls for. In this case is 1 3/4 inch. When finished, this is how the brim looks like. The garter stitch is also reversible when knitting in the round. Let's go to the Granite stitch section. It's an 8-round repeat pattern. So round 1, knit every stitch or knit across the round. It's really easy. Here I'm finishing round 1, slip the marker and start round 2, which is again knit across or knit every stitch. I'm finishing round 2 here. Slip the marker and start round 3, which is knit 1, purl 1. That's a repeat. Knit 1, purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. And repeat to the end of the round, ending with knit 1, purl 1. Slip the marker and go to round 4, which is again knit 1, purl 1. That's the repeat. As per round 3, knit 1, purl 1. Ending with knit 1, purl 1. Slip the marker, and in round 5 we have to knit every stitch. Just knit across the round. I'm ending round 5 here. Slip the marker, and round 6 again, knit every stitch. So knit to the end of the round. Slip the marker and start round 7, and the repeat is purl 1, knit 1, and repeat purl 1, knit 1, purl, knit, and repeat to the end of the round, ending with purl 1, knit 1. Okay, slip the marker, and round 8 is the same as round 7. The repeat is purl 1, knit 1. Just pour the purls when you see the bump and knit the knits when you see the V's. for 1, knit 1, and repeat to the end of the round, ending with for 1, knit 1. So these 8 rounds create the pattern. Repeat them until the hat measures what your pattern calls for. Now we're going to decrease some stitches to form the crown. Round 1. The repeat is knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make a simple decrease. Slip 1 as if to knit, knit the next, and pass the slipped stitch over. We have decreased 1 stitch. And repeat, knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, simple decrease. Slip 1 as if to knit, knit the next, and pass the slipped stitch over. Keep repeating until there are 8 stitches left, ending with knit 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a simple decrease. Slip 1 as if to knit, knit the next, and pass the slipped stitch over. And slip the marker. Round 2 and every even round are rest rounds, so we just have to knit every stitch and don't decrease at all. Okay, I'm finishing here, round 2. Round 3. Now we have to decrease again. So the repeat is knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, simple decrease. Slip 1 as if to knit, knit the next, and pass the slipped stitch over. And repeat, knit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, simple decrease. Slip 1 as if to knit, knit the next, and pass the slipped stitch over. And repeat until there are 7 stitches left, ending with knit 5, and make the simple decrease. Round 4, as per every even round, just knit across, to the end, slip the marker, and in round 5, the repeat is knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, simple decrease, slip, knit, and pass over. And repeat, knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip, knit, and pass over. And repeat until there are 6 stitches left, ending with knit 4 and the simple decrease. Slip, knit 1, and pass over. Now slip the marker, and in round 6 we have to knit every stitch to the end of the round. Okay, now that we have less stitches, it's time to change the cord or cable. So using the key, I'm going to get rid of this one needle. I put a stopper to avoid the stitches to fail. And I put that needle in the other cord. The key helps me to secure the needle. So I start slipping all these stitches onto the new needle and cord. Of course, if you are using not interchangeable needles, you will need 2 pairs of needles. And if you're knitting the hat using the magic loop technique, you don't have to do this. All the stitches onto the new needle and cord. Put your marker, and now we need the other needle. So use the key to deattach the needle and attach it to the new cord or cable. And again, use the key to secure it. And now we will be using the magic loop technique. So I have half of my stitches in one needle and the other half in the other needle. Both needles are pointing to the right. I have the cord on the left side and the needle that has the working yarn is behind. Pull the needle behind, you have cable or cord on both sides, and now we can start knitting round 7, which is knit 3, simple decrease, slip, knit, and pass over, and repeat. That's the repeat. Knit 3, simple decrease, knit 3, simple decrease, knit 3, simple decrease. I don't have any more stitches, so I turn the work, pull the cord. Again, this is the magic loop initial position. Pull the needle behind and start knitting these stitches. So give a little tug and knit 3, simple decrease, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, simple decrease, and repeat to the end of the round. Until you don't have any more stitches on your needle, on your left hand needle. Okay, now I don't need that because this is where my round starts, but if you prefer to keep your marker there, well, then no problem. Put the needles onto the magic loop position again, the starting point, and we're going to knit all the stitches because this is round 8. To the end of the round. Round 9, the repeat is knit 2, simple decrease. Slip 1, knit the next, and pass the stitch over. And repeat, knit 2, simple decrease. And repeat to the end of the round. See, I have here knit 1, put the needles again into the starting magic loop position. Now I have to knit another one and make the simple decrease. Knit 2, simple decrease, and repeat to the end of the round. Arrange the needles again, and we're going to knit round 10. Knit every stitch to the end. Round 11, the repeat is knit 1, give it a little tug, and simple decrease. That's the repeat. Knit 1, simple decrease, and repeat to the end of the round. Round 12, just knit across. Now I have a problem. I have one even number of stitches in one needle and one odd number in the other. And I need that every needle has an even number of stitches. So just count and distribute the stitches again. Round 13, the repeat is simple decrease across. So slip one, knit the next, and pass over. Slip, knit, pass over. Slip, knit, pass over. Slip, knit, pass over. Turn the work and keep repeating. Slip, knit, pass over to the end of the round. So that was my last round. I put the needles again in the same position, the magic loop starting position. Cut the yarn, thread my tapestry needle, and pass the yarn through every stitch. One needle first, slip the stitches to the other point, and keep passing the yarn through every stitch. Pull the yarn and pull the needle through to the wrong side of the work. And now we can weave in the ends. So first, to secure this little circle, I'm going to pass the tapestry needle below all the circle, stitch by stitch. Now that it's closed, really closed and secure, I can start weaving in the ends. So underneath the umbrella, underneath a smile, and repeat for some centimeters, then cut the yarn and that's it. If you're afraid, just make a little knot. And here, this is where I started, so I'm going to thread my tapestry needle or darning needle, and I will repeat the same steps. I want to take the working yarn as far as I can from the edge, underneath the umbrellas and underneath the smiles, and take it away from the edge. Now you can cut the yarn. If you don't feel that it's safe to just cut the yarn and leave it, split the yarn and make 2 or 3 little knots. And then hide it underneath one of the smiles. So this is everything for today, my little Willy. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to download June's Journey for free by clicking on the link in the description below or scan this QR code. Enjoy and happy knitting!